Are you tired of slow, unreliable laptops that hold you back at work? Or maybe you're looking for a professional-grade machine that combines performance, security. Number 1. Lenovo ThinkPad X915 Aura Edition. The best business laptop we've tested is the Lenovo ThinkPad X915 Aura Edition, 2025. This 15-inch premium ultra-portable has nearly everything to let you work comfortably and efficiently. Its full aluminum build feels remarkably sturdy, giving you peace of mind when traveling, and its thin and light design makes it easy to carry. Battery life is outstanding at around 15 hours of light use, and you can charge the device easily via USB-C should you need a quick top-up. You get a wide port selection for peripherals and external displays, including a USB-A, 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s, and an HDMI. This laptop sports a gorgeous 120Hz 2.8K OLED screen, with or without touch input, that displays sharp text and images. The panel is bright enough for use in most indoor settings and even outdoors, as long as direct sunlight is not shining on the screen. Please note that this OLED display flickers at 480 Hz, which may cause eye strain for some individuals. You also get an amazingly comfortable keyboard, a large haptic touchpad, and an excellent 1440p webcam with Windows Hello facial recognition support. Performance is great. Its Intel Lunar Lake chip can easily handle general productivity tasks like text processing, web browsing, spreadsheets, and presentations. Number 2. Acer Swift Go 14. Our mid-range pick is the Acer Swift Go 14, 2024. This thin and light 14-inch model offers many features that are normally found on higher-end devices. One standout feature at this price point is the display options. You can choose between an FHD plus IPS or a 2.8K OLED panel for the display. The OLED display is sharper and better suited for color-critical work, which is great for small businesses that need to do some light photo editing. OLEDs are susceptible to permanent burn-in and will drain the battery faster, though. As for performance, it features Intel Meteor Lake CPUs, which are powerful enough to handle fairly demanding tasks. You can get up to 32 GB of RAM and 2 TB of storage, though only the latter is user-replaceable. This laptop feels very well built despite having a little more plastic in its construction than premium models like the Lenovo ThinkPad X915 Aura Edition, 2025, above. It has a spacious, albeit slightly mushy keyboard, a large and responsive touchpad, a 1080p webcam with facial recognition support, and a wide port selection that includes 2 Thunderbolt 4s and an HDMI. Its battery life is excellent at around 11 hours of light use, and you can charge the laptop via USB-C. Number 3. ASUS Vivobook 16M1605. The best laptop for business we've tested when you're shopping on a budget is the ASUS Vivobook 16M1605, 2023. This ultra-portable feels well built for the price and isn't overly bulky for a 16-inch device, so it's still easy to carry around. You can get this laptop with an AMD Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 CPU, which are more than adequate to handle general productivity tasks. As for the RAM, it has 8 GB soldered onto the motherboard and a SODIMM slot, so if you can't find a model with 16 GB, you can always get an 8 GB model and upgrade it yourself. Its battery life is okay at around 8 hours of light use, which means you may need a quick charge to get through a typical workday, depending on your usage. This model delivers a pretty good user experience overall. It has a spacious full-size keyboard with a numpad, which is handy for those working with lots of numbers, as well as a large and responsive touchpad. You get Wi-Fi 6E wireless connectivity, a fingerprint sensor for quick logins, and a decent port selection with 3 USB-As, a USB-C, and an HDMI. Unfortunately, the USB-C doesn't support video output, so you'll have to use the HDMI port to connect an external display. The main drawback of this laptop is the display. Its 1080p resolution looks reasonably sharp at this screen size. However, it's quite dim at around 250 candelas per square meter of brightness, so visibility may be an issue in well-lit rooms. It also looks washed out due to its narrow color gamut. Number 4. Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i Chromebook 14. If you want to spend as little as possible, get the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i Chromebook 14, 2023. This 14-inch Chromebook is a great option for anyone needing a simple device to do light work like responding to emails, text processing, spreadsheets, and video playback. The Core i3 configuration, paired with a FHD touch-sensitive display, 8GB of RAM, and 128GB of storage, is often on sale for around $400 directly from Lenovo. There are cheaper configurations, however, we don't recommend them unless you have an extremely light workload and don't mind compromising on the display quality. The touch-sensitive FHD display gets bright enough for well-lit settings and is reasonably color-accurate. Above the display sits an excellent 1080p webcam, so your colleagues and clients can see and hear you clearly on video calls. The keyboard feels spacious but a tad mushy, and the touchpad is small and not always responsive. For those new to Chrome OS, know that this operating system is limited in the type of applications you can install, so you must ensure you can do everything through a Chrome browser or Android app. Number 5. Apple MacBook Air 15. Although Windows is the most used operating system in the corporate business world, some of you may prefer or have the option to use a MacBook. If so, we recommend the Apple MacBook Air 15, M4, 2025, one of the best laptops for business and personal use we've tested. Similar to the Lenovo ThinkPad X9 15 Aura Edition, 2025, this is a premium model that offers an exceptional user experience. You get a large screen for multitasking, a tactile keyboard, and an easy-to-use haptic touchpad. This model sports a new 12MP webcam with center stage support, a feature that keeps you centered in the frame during video calls, which can be handy if you need to walk around while giving a presentation. Performance isn't a problem, as the M4 chip is plenty fast. The main downside of this laptop is its limited port selection, which comprises only 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s. If you plan to use an external monitor with the laptop closed or prefer a more compact device for on-the-go use, you can get the Apple MacBook Air 13, M4, 2025. It's cheaper, but the speakers don't sound as good. Another option to consider is the Apple MacBook Pro 14, M5, 2025, the entry-level MacBook Pro with a base M5 chip. The M5 SoC is faster than its M4 predecessor, but you probably won't notice much difference unless you run intensive apps. The primary reason to consider this laptop is if you want the MacBook Pro's features, such as its 120Hz ProMotion display, extensive port selection, and improved sound quality. In other words, this is a device for the prosumers out there. Keep in mind that it's more expensive than the Air, though. If you require a significant amount of processing power, then you're better off opting for a MacBook Pro 14 with an M4 Pro or Max chip.